messing everything up here this morning, and freaking virtual camera is not working for YouTube again. I mean, for Facebook. Absolutely crazy. Drives me absolutely crazy. So we're going to appreciate y'all joining me this morning. I am going to shut the Facebook down because it's being stupid as it does. How cool is that? How cool is that? We're going to talk. This is exactly what we're going to talk about today. I think it's cool because we are going to the show. It'll be a lot of fun. Gonna talk a little bit about it. Talk about the history of it. Well, not the history of the actual inauguration, but the history of the boring old guy. And okay, let's try this again. Webcam, media source. So one of these days, I will actually get this working the way it's supposed to be working. Just being stupid. Being absolutely stupid. Oh, camera's not turned on. Let's start it again. Nice. There we are. All right. I got to complete this here real quick. We are going to DC. Save. All right. That's good. And then let's go live on Facebook. Thanks, YouTube, for hanging out with me while we get that one going. This one's going. Live video is starting. 3. Where's the countdown? Am I not getting a countdown? Not getting a countdown this morning. It's hanging. It's hanging. There we are. We are actually been live for 8 seconds. That's awesome. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, January 8th. And yes, we are going to the show. Pretty darn excited. I got my hat. Kelly is actually ordering some other stuff for us as well. So yesterday we got an email from our representative. Let me back up a little bit, and I'll tell you a little bit of history of this picture as well. So the day after the election, I went on to my representative Jennifer McClellan. Not too happy with her, but that's a different story for a different day. Went on to her webpage and put in a request for tickets. Wednesday after the election, I put in my request for tickets for the inauguration. If you ever want to go to one of these events, it's like getting concert tickets. It's exactly like getting concert tickets. There's actually 2 different sets of places that you can sit. There is a seated section, which is right in front of the Capitol, and then behind that is a standing section. The sitting section is reserved for special guests of the president, special guests of congressmen and congresswomen, and everything else. So you don't get, unless you know somebody who knows somebody that knows somebody. Well, actually, as long as you know somebody, then you can get a seated position. I have never requested a seated position, and I don't even know how to. Plus, I don't have any connections up there, so there's no way I'd be able to get a a seated section anyway. So day after the election, sent in my request, and then yesterday, the day after the certification of the election for President Trump, number 47, I got this email. I got my email from Jennifer McClellan's office that out of thousands of people, we're giving you your 3 tickets that you requested. So Morgan's not going. It's going to be me, my sister, and Kelly. We are going to the show. Actually, so very excited about it. I actually went back in 2001 with my mom, and that's my mom in the picture. And we're going to recreate this picture when we go up on January 20th. It's going to be pretty cool. Pretty excited about it. So, mom, a little history about mom and her politics. I've always been conservative. I've always been a more libertarian / conservative type person. Mom, however, She was a dyed-in-the-wool Democrat, born in Elizabeth, New Jersey, raised in New York, and then moved south to Virginia after she got married. Well, yeah, after she got married with my dad, and so she's always been a Democrat. As a matter of fact, she worked on Carter's campaign. Her and Dad during the '70s. Yeah, old guy. Her and Dad went down to Houston, I believe it was. Yeah, I'm almost certain it was Houston for the Democratic convention in 70. Had to have been 76. Had to have been 76. I remember that because they came back with all kinds of stuff, all kinds of really cool stuff from the convention. They had an absolute blast down there. So that was, so mom has always been a Democrat. I don't know about my dad. I really don't know if dad was a Democrat or not, to be honest with you. My dad passed in 2006, I think. It was like 2006. 2000, it definitely wasn't 2005. It was like 2006, 2007. Anyway, um, but mom had always been a Democrat. And as I got older, uh, in the 80s, she's still a Democrat. And it wasn't until the late 90s that she started making a little bit of a turn. Actually, it was a little bit before then. Her and I used to argue like cats and dogs. It used to be terrible, absolutely terrible. We would go to the Virginia Tech UVA football games. I remember clear as day sitting in a hotel room. Her and I were talking, and I can't remember who was running at the time, and it had to have been Clinton. Oh my God, she just was. That's when she started making her turn. She was head over heels with Clinton. Man, they put on such a great show. They were all about it. It was her generation. They were taking over the White House. They were so excited. She was actually living in Culpeper at the time when Clinton made his trip from Charlottesville up to D.C. for inauguration. They went downtown Culpeper and saw him drive by. So they were super excited about it. But yeah, her and I used to fight like cats and dogs. It- uh, when Clinton was running, I guess it was the first time he was running, that her and I, we had to be split up. It was that bad that her and I would argue. But it, we needed to. That's what this is all about. You should be allowed to air your grievances. You should be allowed to have a conversation, whether it's heated or not, to get all this stuff out. I'm always one of those people that I've always felt that the government needs to be run like a business, and you can see where we are now with it not being run as a business. So we are heading up. I haven't supposed to get another email from my representative's office, McClellan's office, in the next, I guess, the next couple of days. At some point, I'm supposed to be getting one for instructions to get our tickets. So when we went in 2001, that's what this one's from. This is from 2001. It's freaking cold as hell. It's probably going to be cold as hell this year, too. I will make sure that we dress warm. It's going to be cold. So what we're going to do is we'll drive up. Lisa's coming the day before. She's going to hang out at the house on Sunday. Then we're going to get up early. We have to get up like really early to go in. We'll go up to Springfield, probably hop on Metro, take Metro downtown. Then we've got to go to McClellan's office and get our tickets. At least that's how it was last year. I can't even remember who our representative was last year. I think it was my representative when I was I guess I was living in Blacksburg at the time. Yeah, I had to have been living in Blacksburg at the time. No, 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 no. Maybe it was Roanoke, 2001. Oh, goodness gracious. Maybe I was living in Buchanan. I can't remember where I was. Anyway, my representative there at that time. So we had to go to his office and get tickets. So we'll have to do the same thing here. Go in and go to McClellan's office, get tickets, and then make our way to the Capitol building. It's when we went last time, there was like no security whatsoever, other than the metal detectors to get into the offices to get your tickets. It was no There was no security. It's going to be absolutely nuts this time. I have no doubt in my mind it's going to be absolutely nuts. going up to the Capitol and getting tickets and just getting into the area that is going to be specific for this. My guess too, there's going to be huge jumbotrons everywhere, so no matter where you are, you're going to get a good view of what's going on. We're all pretty excited about it. We're going to be freezing our asses off. It's going to be fun. Definitely looking forward to it. There'll be lots of pictures. We will not be live that morning because we will be on the road. Maybe we'll do a really quick live while we're there at the Capitol building, just so you can see what's going on. Mom is a bit worried, though. Mom is very concerned with all the attacks that have been going on. We're going to be in a huge target zone. Huge target zone. So it's who knows? Who knows? But we'll see. We're gonna go. We're gonna go unless they say something like, "Yep, nope, we're no threats. You can't go." Yeah, we're going for this. It is going to be a lot of fun. Definitely looking forward to it. If you have plans for that day, I would love to hear your plans. What you're doing. Just put them in the comments because obviously you're not listening live right now, so we don't know. But put them in the comments if you're doing anything, if you are getting popcorn and watching, or if you're getting spitballs and spitballing at the TV. Let me know. I don't care. I don't care what you're doing. It's up to you. That's your choice. I'd love to know what it is, though. Would absolutely love to know what you're doing. So anyway, some good stuff. Definitely some good stuff. So let's get rid of that. That's one thing I wanted to talk about. There we go. So use this OBS and let's make this big. Whoa, we don't need to be that big. Scary. Anyway, so yep, going to DC, gonna be an absolute blast. I want to touch on something else here real quick. On my LinkedIn, I don't do any lives on LinkedIn because that's all business stuff. So I want to talk really quick about goal setting. So this is a time of year when everybody is starting to get rid of their resolutions. It's been a week, it's been 8 days, and they just can't do it. You go into the New Year's. Oh, it's a great resolution. I'm gonna lose 75 pounds and everything else. And a weekend, you're like, man, this is too hard. This is too much. My stomach is grumbling as we're sitting here. It's too early in the morning. I got to go get a bar or something. Um, so I want to talk to you about goal setting. All right, there's nothing wrong with New Year's resolutions. You should always set a goal for yourself. Just be careful about your goal setting. Make sure that it is something that you can do, something that you want to do, and something you can do. Make sure that it's something that you can do, whether it is looking for another job, starting a new career, trying to make more money, trying to lose some weight, trying to buy a house or whatever. Make sure it's something achievable. You can't go out there and just say, I'm going to make $1 million today. Probably not going to happen unless you win the lottery, and that's not a plan. So make sure that it's definitely something that's achievable. Losing weight is a great one because everybody needs to be healthy, or just eat more healthy. Being a goal, and just eat more healthy. That's something that we have struggled with for years, and started the year at 228, and I'm now at 232 in a week. 4 pounds. The hell. So it's so that's one of our goals this year. So it is achievable. I got down to 200, and now back up to 32, and I know why. I know exactly why, which is good. Do the analysis on your goals, but make it achievable. Make it something you can definitely do over time, but break it up into small little goals as you go along. Don't say $1 million tomorrow or 20 pounds tomorrow. Little goals. Little goals. When you talk about losing weight, there's little tiny things that you need to do along the way. Changing what you eat, changing what you do, adding exercise and everything. Don't go to the gym and try to do the whole gym thing 7 days a week. I'm going to the gym 7 days a week. Maybe you're the type of person that needs to kind of work your way into it. Go once a week, see what it's actually like, then go 2 days a week, and then go 3 days a week. Or maybe it's starting to walk. Excuse me, don't want to belch in your face. So maybe it's something you just need to start a little bit at a time and build up to that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You're starting to change your habits. You're starting to change what you do. So little things over time. If you're looking for a new job, don't expect to get that job tomorrow. There are things that you need to do along the way. Number one, you got to clean up your resume. I'm a recruiter. I know that. You got to clean up your resume, make yourself look presentable. Don't expect to do it in 5 minutes. Take your time and do it right. Then you have to apply and apply and apply and apply and apply and apply. And then you have to interview. You're going to get no's. It's going to happen. So just like losing weight, little things along the way. And then every time you get a win, celebrate it. You got a response from somebody for submitting a resume. Yes. You're trying to save $1,000. Cool. I'm up to 100. Nice. I'm up to 250. Yes. I'm up to 5. Oh my God, I'm halfway there. A little bit at a time. You're not saving all that at one time. Celebrate all of those little goals. Keep yourself motivated. When you're motivated, you're less likely to fall off when something bad happens. You're going to gain the weight. You're going to get a no. You're going to have an expense come up. You're making forward progress, though, when you have that backslide. It's okay. Don't worry about it. All right? Just get back up. Go back to what you were doing, what was successful, and then move forward, and you'll be fantastic. And then when you hit that goal, make sure you let everybody know. And the biggest thing is you got a goal or a plan or something that you want to do. Make sure you let people know. One of the number one reasons that they say contributes to people's success when they set a goal to do things is to let people know. That's it. Just let people know, because now other people are going to hold you accountable to this. So my goal for this year was doing this whole live thing. And now I'm 3 days live, actually 4 lives, but this is my 3rd day on YouTube live, which is kind of cool. But it's a little bit at a time. I'm learning the process as we go along. I'm learning about getting prepped. I'm second guessing myself as far as when I'm going to do it. Kind of rushing in the morning to get all this together. I test stuff at night. It all works fine. I come in the morning and it's all screwed up. So this may change to an evening live, which is tough because I work all day and I come home and I don't want to do crap. But we'll see. But that's my goal. And so far I'm consistent with it, which is cool. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed this live, whether you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Facebook or watching the recording on Rumble. Comments are greatly appreciated. If you really like it and you want to share it, that'd be fantastic. Again, we are going to the show. Put that back up again. Go away. Yeah, so we are going to the show. We are super jazzed. Keep watching for more news about it. We are super excited. Thank you so much for watching again. You guys are absolutely awesome. If you really like this, please share. Definitely give us some likes. Give us some love. Have a wonderful day. And yeah, thanks a lot. Again, I still haven't come up with my goodbye. I'll come up with my goodbye eventually, and you'll all be woo. Hey, if anybody comes up with a really good goodbye, would love to hear it.